Hello, I'm Celicia from Ryerson University in Toronto, Canada.
Hi, my name is Simon Nascimento, and I'm one of the international admissions counselors at the University of Chicago, an institution that I attended as an international student myself.
Hi, my name is Marcela Mejia Martinez, and I'm the Assistant Vice President of Admission at Chapman University in Orange, California.
Hi there, my name is Tim Neal, and I am an Associate Director and International Enrollment Coordinator at Sewanee, the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee.
Start your research early and ask many questions. My philosophy is there's no such thing as a silly question. So if you're thinking it, ask it.
Write out more than one list. Write out a list of small colleges. Write out a list of big colleges. Write out a list of colleges that are test optional or now colleges that are test blind. Colleges that don't charge application fees and colleges that meet the full demonstrated need for admitted international students.
One aspect of the admissions cycle that I recommend that students begin early is understanding the admission requirements. Does your program require more than academics? Do you need to submit portfolios or reference letters? Knowing this ahead of time will help you budget your time wisely for the preparation that is required.
If you're about to apply to university this year, it's a good time to go look at university essay prompts. A number of institutions, including mine, have released the updated essay prompts for the upcoming admission cycle. It's a good opportunity for you to take a look, have reactions to different topics, see what your options are going to be. And at some point early, start writing because that's going to help you.
Take an hour each week this summer to talk about college, just 1 hour, really allowing yourself to compartmentalize. This is when I'm going to talk about colleges and universities, organizing your thoughts, and the rest of my time, the majority of my time, be seniors in high school, have fun.
You could use your parents and counselors and others as a guide or folks that you can reflect some of your thought processes with.
If you are blessed to have a college counselor or a nearby college counselor through Education USA or other community-based organizations, use them. I cannot recommend them enough.
Where you can, book one-to-one meetings with current students at the institutions that you are thinking about. That peer-to-peer perspective is invaluable.
I need you to trust yourself in this process and really take charge of it as well, kind of turning into what would be the equivalent of a project manager in this process.
It's a good idea to come up with a system to organize your university search and all of the documents that come with it.
We as admission officers run into this challenge often, and it's that students aren't using consistent emails as they communicate with us. So a very simple fix to that is to create your own email. I recommend something like first.lastname@gmail.com or whatever service provider you can use.
mycoalition.org, which is part of the coalition application, has free tools and resources to help you in your college search. Even if you're not using the platform to apply to universities, you can still take advantage of all of the resources, including free, unlimited, web-based cloud storage for your documents.
Another resource is Google Sheets or Excel. You can create a spreadsheet, put all of your questions and answers. This way, all of your information is in one place and you can always compare and contrast your choices.
And then if finances are a part of your journey, I definitely want to recommend that you research the ISFA, which is the International Student Financial Aid Application, or the CSS profile, and just make sure that you research what is going to be asked of you before the deadlines for admission and financial aid.
You have a lot of agency when it comes to the college admission process. If you think about it, you are the one that decides which universities get put on your college list. And then at the end, when you got all your admission decisions, You have to decide one place that you get to go to university. And many of us on the university side are hoping that you choose us. So know that you have a lot more power in this process than you think.
Try to focus on the pieces of the process that you can control and impact. For example, with your essays, you get to choose the topic, you get to write the essay. So you have a lot of control in that piece of the process.
Each institution is going to have its uniqueness, but is it the best fit for you? In my perspective, fit is going beyond the academics. Does this institution align with your values, and does it offer the outside of classroom experience that you're looking for?
I want you to know that as we review applications, the intellectual life of a student is reflected in so many ways. Envision and define for yourself what would be the type of place and environment that would make you a joyful person, that would continuously give you the challenges of becoming more creative and curious. I think that's something that's really important.
Also think about the not so typical questions that you would ask yourself, but are so important. What classes have you enjoyed in high school and have not enjoyed in high school? I think both are equally important. What are your passions outside of your academic work? What support do you seek now and may need to seek in the future?
It's a time of self-discovery. We want to truly see who you are, your authentic self, and we want to learn so much about your lived experiences.
I hope this has been helpful. Have a great summer, stay healthy, and best of luck.
All the best with your admissions process and research.
Best of luck.
Good luck on your journey, and we look forward to hearing about your successes